Sir Kesington Adebutu had his beginning and upbringing in life strongly entrenched in Remo in the Ikenne local government area of Ogun State of Nigeria, his birthplace, where he has contributed immensely to its development in terms of infrastructure and establishment of a number of companies, which have created employment for the teeming youth and other indigents of Remo. Born of Muslim parents of very humble and honest background, Sir Kesington Adebutu has earned his place today as a recognizable personality in the world and one of the most striking homegrown success stories through hard work, tenacity of purpose, and indomitable never-say-die Nigerian spirit. After one clear week of a series of activities to commemorate his 80th birthday anniversary, the homegrown enigma, world personality and philanthropist of all times, decided to go back to his roots, Remo in Ikenne local government area of Ogun State, for a grand Thanksgiving church service. Methodist Church of Nigeria Diocese of Remo Central Wesley Methodist Cathedral, Remo, Ogun State, was venue for the Holy Communion and Thanksgiving service. Sunday, the 1st of November 2015, incidentally, the first Sunday of the month, was the date chosen for the service. The celebrant, who was supported by the monarch of his hometown, the Alakberu, Oba Adeleke Idowu Basibo, and huge number of monarchs from the area and other parts of Ogun State, all dressed in the special Ankara fabric chosen for the day. Of course, his wives, Dame Caroline Oladunni Adebutu and Chief Mrs. Koforola Adebutu, children-in-law, and grandchildren were joined by an impressive assemblage of prominent sons and daughters of Remo and friends of the Adebutus from different parts of Nigeria. The people of Remo in Ogun State, the young and the old, used the auspicious occasion of the church service to mark Sir Kesington Adebutu's 80th birthday anniversary as a veritable opportunity to show their love and solidarity to a worthy and illustrious son of the land, who has brought a lot of glory to Ikberu. They demonstrated this through special performances and presentation to the celebrant, who basked in the joy of the celebration of the milestone and epoch in his life. The choir and the congregation partook in a series of congregational and special rendition, which were the hallmarks of the church service. Other highlights of the church service included the Holy Communion, in which the celebrant, his wives, family members, and indeed close friends and the people of Remo joined in, after which they were prayed for. The sermon was preached by the Right Reverend J.O. Goigaohu, the Bishop Diocese of the Methodist Church of Remo Central. The sermon, preached in the native Yoruba language, was embellished with anecdotes and true-to-life stories that can be related to drive home his message. The Right Reverend J.O. Goigaohu also congratulated the celebrant, Sir Kesington Adebutu, for attaining the age of 80 years in unbelievable good health. He urged him to continue to do good, for which he has earned the respect and love of people all over the world. The Very Reverend Goigaohu commended Sir Kesington Adebutu for abstaining from politics, but encouraged him to continue to help all the politicians, no matter their political parties, as he has been doing over the years. This was why he said that Sir Kesington Adebutu is held in very high esteem by all of them. Right Reverend J.O. Boiga-Ohu, who announced to the congregation that Sir Kesington Adebutu's first title was a spiritual one, the Messenger of God (MOG), said this is why he has continued to be kind to humanity. The man of God advised politicians to have the interest of the masses at the heart of their leadership and governance, and resist the temptation of abusing the confidence the public has reposed in them, because at the end of their service, they will still come back to the people.
ẹni tí ayé àti ọ̀run kò gbà tó fi náà ọmọ èèyàn ṣe bùgbé arúgbó ọjọ́ àgbà má bàrọ̀ òye aláàfin òde ọ̀run ọba tí ń fi ọba jẹ gbẹngbẹlẹkú ọba tí ń dára tẹ́nìkan ò lè ọba jídára ọba alára àgbà yìí dá gbàgbó gbàjù ẹ̀kọ́ ọkọ̀ fọ́rọ̀ yìí òní mi ṣe yìn òní kẹyà kí ọba àpèpè tán ọba àkìkì tán ọba tó ń jẹ èlò.
The Thanksgiving session saw a long lineup of the friends, family members, and the people of the town, rejoicing with the celebrant and his family members on the most glorious turn of events. The Thanksgiving service for the 80th birthday anniversary of Sir Kesington Adebutu, which took place at the Wesley Methodist Cathedral, Ikpere Remo, Methodist Church of Nigeria Diocese of Remo Central, ended with benediction and recessional hymns. The grand reception to bring all the activities of the 80th birthday anniversary of Sir Kesington Adebutu to a formal close took place at the banquet hall of All Marble Palatial Haven of the Ikperu-born billionaire philanthropist, Sir Kesington Adebutu. As far as entertainment was concerned, which was in fact the main menu at the reception, it took the dimension of all flavors, with the audience divided into two distinct segments, one dominated in the main by the friends of the children of the celebrant, led by his eldest child, Honorable Oladipupo Adebutu, which had a Fuji artist on the bandstand. As for the celebrant himself, Sir Kesington Adebutu, the banquet hall of the Marble House played host to his guests, made up of traditional rulers, their wives, and a diverse array of friends of the Adebutus from different parts of the country, who stood out distinctly in the different Ankara fabric they adorned. Certainly, there couldn't have been a better musician that fits the bill other than the ageless, legendary Jimmy Solanke, who at over 50 years in the entertainment business still continues to push the frontiers of entertainment with the innovations and a rehash of songs in the spiritual and social realms, which bring back fond and nostalgic memories of the good old days. With Jimmy Solanke's inimitable performance, which delved into different idioms of music. The celebrant, who exuded a lot of joy, moved from one table to the other to exchange pleasantries, as well as photo and video opportunities with the dignitaries. The people of Ikperu and other friends of the celebrant could simply not hide their joy as they danced and sang to thank God for the most agile octogenarian of our time, Sir Kesington Adebutu, who many consider as the most approachable and accessible billionaire who levels up with everyone, no matter their class or status in society. Indeed, with his kind disposition towards humanity, Sir Kesington Adebutu has built an unending bank of goodwill for his children and children's children, and indeed all family members, from which they will continue to draw till eternity. The highlight at the reception for Sir Kesington Adebutu's 80th birthday ceremony was a special presentation of Senior Citizenship Certificate presented to the celebrant, Sir Kesington Adebutu, by a group hugely supported by Prince Bola Ajibola, Nigeria's former Minister of Justice, Attorney General of the Federation, and former High Commissioner to the UK and Chancellor of the Crescent University, Abeokuta. According to Prince Bola Ajibola, Sir Kesington Adebutu was chosen for the award because of his uncommon love and unqualified investment in humanity.
SCSF is proud to hereby recognize you as a senior citizen, Sir Kesington Adebutu, for you.
In his vintage, usually measured response, Sir Kesington Adebutu thanked the group for the honor and promised to continue to do good and pray that God will strengthen him.
I never knew that a great man like Prince Bola Ajibola will have come in. And when he came in, I said to him, said, look, Daddy, if I am aware that you are coming, I will have refused this invitation because I would rather come to Abeokuta to receive the invitation. For this, once again, I thank you very much. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ẹ ṣì ń dàgbà ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa darúgbó. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ẹgbẹ́ ṣe nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí pé ìwé ọdún mẹ́wàá máa ṣe láìdí. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, èyí náà wà ní lórúkọ bàbá, lórúkọ ọmọ, lórúkọ Ọlọ́run.
The Sir Kesington Adebutu at 80 reception provided an ample opportunity for the fans of legendary Jimmy Solanke, who may have lost touch with him for a long time, to reconnect with him, and they did not hold back at all to shake it real down to the melody of Jimmy Solanke's music, with lyrics that send a lot of wise messages. Fuji music held sway as the children of the celebrant, led by his eldest son, Honorable Oladipupo Adebutu, who is a politician to watch in Ogun State, and his other siblings entertained their friends who came from different parts of the country.
Adebutu Kesington ni oyin kan wa o. Abíọ́lá wọn kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣèlú ti tán. Bàbá àgbà tẹ bá dọ̀lé títún bá mi ṣètọ́jú chief mrs Caroline Adebutu Kesington.
We wish to join all well-meaning people across Nigeria and the entire globe to wish Sir Kesington Adebutu 80 hearty cheers and God's abundant good health as he trudges on in life.